Well, a very good evening and welcome to La Banda in Argentina for coverage of the Liga Sudamericana. We are at the semi-final stage. The first group will be completed this week. It's day 2 of 3 as Guaros de Lara take on Uniceub, the defending champions who have got it all to do after their defeat to Bahia yesterday. Guaros de Lara also beaten by the hosts Olympico 24 hours ago. So the loser here is more or less guaranteed to miss out on a place in the final. Uniceub, perhaps the big shock of the day yesterday, losing by 71 points to 58. Despite Ramos scoring at 18 points in that game, they couldn't compete with the Argentinian side. Guaros de Lara were on the receiving end of a real thrashing. Olympico, the hosts, were rampant in their 102-63 victory. Gregory Echenique scored 13 points, but it was a very difficult night for the side from Venezuela. They finished second in their group behind Paulistano, the Brazilian side. Uniceub finishing second in their group as well. They, of course, played here in La Banda in Group D alongside Olympico, who finished top of that group. They've already lost once to Olympico. They will take them on again tomorrow in the final round of games in this semi-final phase. The winner of each group will make it through to the final. The second semi-final group will be played next week, consisting of 4 other teams, 2 from Brazil, 1 from Uruguay and 1 from Argentina. Muratori is in the building tonight. It promises to be exciting evening's entertainment. Some of the best that South American basketball has to offer. The defending champions, remember, Uniceub, looking to cling on to their title. This could be their last chance at staying in touch with the other sides in this competition. A defeat tonight and it could all be over. And then we will see an all-Argentine battle following this game. Olympico taking on Bahia Basket. Both teams winning their opening games yesterday. That promises to be quite a spectacle. But this is a big moment for the defending champions, Uniceub in the blue. And they have the first possession here, looking to get off to a bright start. Enrique Pilar, the number 5. This is Campos Jefferson. Mariano Lucas. Jefferson once again. Giovanni, the captain, is wearing number 12, and this is Lucas who puts it up and in for 3. Great start from the Brazilians. They are off the mark. And that is just what they would have wanted. The start of this game in the first group, semi-final stage, and they could increase their lead here. They have done. That's 2 for Pilar. He starts his tally for the night. 5-0 lead for the Brazilians. Can the Venezuelans respond here? Pass there was into Luis Betelmi, the skipper. Nearly lost control of it there, Enrique Pilar, but was able to adjust and knock down the 2. Luis Betelmi will go to the line to try and get his side off the mark. at the first attempt. And the second as well. There is Jerry Johnson. Ball is loose. It is salvaged in the end by Zachary Graham. Just run out of time in the end. Full start from Guaros to Lara. Uniceub looking to take advantage. Jefferson. Puts it back again from Giovannoni, and Jefferson puts it up and misses. It's gathered by Echenike. Now the three-point attempt down at the other end. It's missed once more, and still Guaros de Lara waiting for their first score of the night. The Brazilians starting well here. 7 points without reply. The first time out of the opening quarter. It's as easy as you like, really, for Alex de Silva. 7-0 lead for the defending champions.
Side, okay, pass the ball, in and out, receive the ball, swinging the ball with Luis, ball screen, opposite side, end up with Jordan, one more pass to Zach. Opposite side, Zach, Gregory, back pick, okay, L side to you, okay, go.
Quando eu falar que é pra fazer, não, presta atenção, vai ser fácil. Quando eu falar que é pra fazer pro Lucas, Lara, para aqui. O Jean passa a bola pra você leva a bola pra ele e fica aqui. O Alex já pega aqui. Ei, continua na defesa. Defesa. É bola, bora, vamos.
Well, a little quiet in this arena at the moment. It will pick up for the all-Argentine clash a little bit later on. Guaros de Lara look to finally get off the mark. They failed to do that once again. Jefferson is fouled. Here is Jefferson once more. Pilar. And the three attempted is good. And it's a 10-point lead. Giovannoni nailing it from long range. What a start this has been for the Brazilians. Just what they would have wanted after the disappointment of yesterday. Guaros de Lara really need to get going, and they have done. And they have done in style. Zachary Graham with a three-pointer of his own. It's taken them a while. They're off the mark. Now Jefferson for Uniceub. Into Pilar. Lucas unable to finish that move, and Johnson plays it into Echenike. Couldn't quite get it to go. Another chance for Graham. No mistake this time. Zachary Graham with the two. And that 10-point lead has been sliced in half by Zachary Graham. 5 points for Guaros' number 32. Jefferson. Foul called. Lucas, the man penalised. Graham again. Will he go for three again? He does. No good this time. Jefferson. comes once more to Jefferson. It's the referee's whistle that holds proceedings. Johnson, who's been penalised here for Guaros de Lara. Savignani there, the Uniceub coach. Ten of us already in this game. 2 apiece, as you can see. I think 4 minutes of this first quarter. 10-5. The lead for the Brazilians. Nice pass. And a good finish as well from Batelmi. Jerry Johnson making it happen. Jefferson. Good pass from him. The 3 has missed, but the follow-up is good from Lucas. And that 5-point lead has been re-established quickly by Uniceub. First 2 points for Mariano Lucas. Pass too long for Echenike there. Is out of play. 12-7 the lead. To increase it there, Uniceub. This is Johnson. Nicely done. Very nicely done indeed by Jerry Johnson. Suddenly just 2 points in it. Good response this from Guaros de Lara. Interception there. Sets up a fast break opportunity. Graham's pass. And the foul by Philippe. This is Jerry Johnson's 3 a moment or 2 ago. This is Jordan Hamilton now for Guaros de Lara. Chance to level this up. He's missed that opportunity. So he can't level it up here, but he can get his side to within 1. 8 points a game for the tournament so far. Gets his first score of the night. 12-11. It's 3 of their 4 free throws so far as Pilar goes in but misses, and now it is the Venezuelans who come forward again. Can they get themselves in front for the first time in the game? Hamilton, not quite. Very close to getting his team in front. Jefferson. Lucas. Jefferson with a jumper, it's good! Campos Jefferson off the mark, and the 3-point lead for Uniceub. Picked out there by Lucas. Foul spotted there by the referee on Graham. He draws it. This is the foul from Philippe. Once again, his second foul of the game. Pass inside here. Out once more. This is Johnson. Another foul. Frustration for Uniceub. No success this time from the free throw for Jerry Johnson. 4 points, 1 assist. Good start to the game from him. the second as well. So back to being a 1-point game here. A little more than 3.5 minutes left on the clock in this first quarter. Jefferson into Lucas. Draws the foul. Jordan Hamilton is the man penalised. Contact on Lucas. Lara. Jefferson's pass is a good one. Almost getting there first. Lucas, turn and shot on the buzzer. Nicely done by Mariano Lucas. It's a foul by Jefferson. Another chance for Guaros de Lara to go to the line, down by 3. What a shot this was from Mariano Lucas. Superb two-pointer from the big man. Jerry Johnson again from the line. 6 points and counting now for the American, Pennsylvania, 34-year-old. Makes both. Once again, successful trip to the line for Jerry Johnson. It's now just 1 point in this. 15-16 in favour of the Liga Sudamericana winners of 2015. It's stolen back though. It is a foul this time on Zachary Graham. It's Graham who makes the first of the free throws here. All tied up at 16 points all. This to send the Venezuelans into the lead for the first time. 17-16. Guaros de Lara in front. Jefferson finds Pilar out over on the far side. Pilar again. Jefferson for 3. No good this time. Chinique can get his hands to it. This is Jordan Hamilton. Now Johnson, and the chance for a 3, didn't take it in the end, but the 2 is good. Gratterol off the mark. And a 3-point lead for Guaros de Lara. Here's Pilar and Lucas. Whistle goes. So Fabricio, beg your pardon, for the Brazilians. Just seemed to lose it, didn't he? Took his eye off the ball for a moment. Paulino Fabricio. Nicely taken 2 at the other end. Fabricio, though, trying to get his side back on track here. This is the second one. 19-17. 2-point lead for Guaros de Lara. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Zachary Graham. Gets it back again. Graham for 3. This is everything. An air ball from Graham. Jefferson. Pilar helps on its way. Ball was loose there for a moment. Jefferson. Jefferson still going. Comes to nothing in the end for Uniceub. Frustrating period of the game. They started really well and got themselves a 10-point lead early on, you remember. 10 points scored without reply at one stage. Lara have scored 19 to Uniceub's 7. Sits then. Not a huge amount of time left in this first quarter now. Lara. A patient approach here. Three is no good from Guaros. Trying to move it up quickly here, the Brazilians. There's quite a collision there between Lucas and Jesus Centeno. It's a big man, Mariano Lucas. Did draw the foul. Just the 1 point in it with that missed free throw. Missed opportunity to level things up here. Can Guaros de Lara create? The three is no good. It's still with the Venezuelans though. Moved quickly. This is a chance at the second attempt. It goes in from Zachary Graham. Drawn the foul. The foul. Graham adds the and one to make it a 3-point play. 4-point lead for Guaros de Lara. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Nice pass from Fabricio. Into Lucas, who couldn't quite finish it that time. Menares has been penalised. Lucas will get another chance to go to the line here. He wanted to finish this off, but couldn't do so. He's missed the free throw again. Frustrating for Mariano Lucas. The second, so 50% rate for him. 2 out of 4 in the game. And we're back to being separated by 3 points here. Two sides. So we approach the end of the first quarter. A couple of seconds differential between the game clock and the shot clock. This is Centeno, and a chance for the three, no good. A few seconds left here for Uniceub to make something happen. The interception causes a little bit of chaos. The shot is a little late in coming in from Lorenzo Paulo. And that is the end of the first quarter. So it is the Venezuelans who lead after 10 minutes of play here in La Banda. 22 points to 19. Pretty close though in this semi-final phase game of the Liga Sudamericana.
Atacar para un pase más. Si la cortina la pone aquí, Néstor, no siempre acabar abierto. A veces lo que te digo es buscar el pulse después de la cortina para tener pase, pase o pase dentro. ¿Okay? No siempre jugar abierto. A veces empieza incluso en el poste alto. Vamos, paciencia, ahí 0-0. Cuando ellos juegan robo, Néstor, cuando ellos juegan robo aquí abajo, salen. En el cambio, tenemos que negar el pase aquí. Jairo, hay que negar ese pase. Cambiamos y agresivo en el cambio. Sácalo al lado. Okay. Pero en todos los cambios agresivos. Okay. 0-0 otra vez. 0.
Tirar a gente do Fabrício, primeira bola, e vai pegar o Pedro, tirou a bola do Pedro, vocês dois fecham o Pedro e vai passar aqui por cima. Vai passar aqui embaixo, vai passar aqui na linha do meio. Tá bom? Ei, se trocarem, o Fabrício direto vai pra marca. Dois lados deu certo, deu certo. Tá? Dois lados deu certo. Ei, vamos fazer um pouco de circular. Vai. Ei, um na primeira aqui, depois é o outro. Sim, tá bom.
Away we go in the second quarter. Guaros de Lara with a 3-point lead. Venezuelans in the white, Brazilians in the blue and red. Slightly loose pass there, but it's come back to Centeno. Just to get a shot away of sorts. It's back though with Jefferson, who draws the foul. Goes down the end and finishes, but the whistle had already gone. Garcia, the man who has been penalised here, Cesar Garcia. Haven't seen too much of him so far in this game, but committing the foul there in order to stop the play, prevent the fast break, maintain that 3-point lead for the Venezuelan outfit. This is Jefferson Campos now. Fabricio. Giovannoni. Pilar. The 3-pointer attempted is no good from Pedro Bismarck. Jerry Johnson. Johnson again. Johnson with the pass out wide. The 3 attempted is good this time. Garcia off the mark, his third attempt at a 3-pointer, and that one eventually found its way in. There you go, an 18-7 run for Guaros de Lara since the more or less the midway point in the first quarter. It's been disappointing really from Uniceub, who raced into that 10-point lead, but that's better. Giovannoni nailing the 3, his second long-distance attempt of the night, and another successful one for the captain. Here's Graham, ran into a sea of blue shirts there. Garcia, Johnson. Whistle goes. The man penalised. Still a 3-point lead for Guaros de Lara. Johnson. Graham just hands it off. Oh, how did that not go in? From Garcia. Little unlucky. Jefferson. Nice ball movement here. The shot though is no good. Now Pilar. He goes for the 3 and he misses as well. Johnson tidies up for the Venezuelans. Johnson finds a way through. The pass doesn't quite find its intended target. They kept it alive though. 9 on the shot clock. Garcia. To get this shot away soon. Graham. Misses. There's the long pass up towards Giovannoni, who eventually gets it to go. 8 points for Giovannoni. who has reduced the deficit to just the one, 25-24.
No le give back, no te hizo. Vamos, esa, está bien. Somos los tiros, vamos.
Pilar com o Gui. Pilar com o Gui. Pode ser um lado. Embaixo, embaixo, embaixo. Fabrício. Fabrício, sai. Primeiro o Pilar, depois o Jack. E aí joga aqui. Fabrício, vai embaixo lá. A bola é bom de você. Tá? Vamos.
Nothing to choose between these two teams at the moment. Just the single point separating them. As Guaros to Lara get us back underway. Johnson moving it quickly to Graham. Johnson again moving it to the opposite side. Chinike. Garcia wants it. Chinike going in. The whistle goes. Fabricio, the man who's been singled out here by the official. Now Garcia and Graham went to shoot and then turned it into a well-disguised pass. 3-second violation there. More disappointment. Well, Guaros to Lara unable to increase that lead. They could fall behind here if they're not careful. Pilar. Gets his shot away, and the follow-up is a good one from Fabricio. 3 points for him tonight. Let's put Uniceub in front as Garcia goes for the three. Misses. It's still with Guaros to Lara though. Again, they have gone down the court and come away with nothing. It's another turnover, travelling this time. It's the call, Garcia protesting his innocence. So Fabricio getting his side back in front. Missed opportunity there to increase that lead. This is Jordan Hamilton. So again, Echenike has it. Oh, how good was that from Johnson? Very unlucky. It came to nothing in the end. And the fast break has resulted in an easy two for Uniceub. Guaros to Lara have gone over 3 minutes without scoring. 4 minutes, in fact, as the three goes up but misses from Hamilton. And the fast break again. This will be two more. Pedro Bismarck this time. And it's a 5-point lead for Uniceub. Suddenly Certainly the Venezuelans are struggling. That's a nice easy 2 for Jordan Hamilton, but a much needed 2 for the Venezuelan side. Jefferson, Giovannoni out wide, and the open 3 misses completely. This is the fast break a moment or 2 ago. Nicely put away. Still just 3 points in it though, despite the fact that Guaros have struggled a bit in the last few moments, but Echenike there finding a way through, just bulldozing his way. And putting it in to cut the Uniceub lead to just the 1 point. As Jefferson goes for the 3, he misses completely this time. Been a few wild attempts so far. So another timeout is called. Uniceub up by 1.
Falta coletiva. Perdeu, o cara tomou corte, vai na falta embaixo. Nós temos 2. Mesmo assim, perdeu, deu, falta embaixo. Vai no ataque, vamos tentar jogar agora, tentar fazer lado para botar o Lucas aqui embaixo. E você pega ele, sai pelo lado aqui. E aí depois, se eles voltarem aqui, você dá o flash pro Raio. Tá ali, tá bom? Ei, paciência. Pode ser o Pilar ou o Jé, tanto faz. Tem que chegar pro time mais inteiro, tá? Deixa eu.
Still plenty of time left in this second quarter for one of these two teams to really make their mark on this game and take control maybe. It's here for Hamilton, and eventually it's Echenike who finishes it off. It's easy too for Echenike, who doubles his tally. Puts Guaros de Lara back in front. They've got the decision here as well, travelling called against Pedro Bismarck. Jerry Johnson. Tell me, finding Hamilton. Still Hamilton. Johnson over on the far side. Comes in, gets the pass away to Hamilton, who puts it in. Nicely worked there by Guaros de Lara, who lead by 3 now. 5 points for Jordan Hamilton, 26-year-old Californian. Pass is loose. Stolen back here by Guaros de Lara, who have got the decision. Giovannoni with the foul. John. Pass intercepted by Pilar. Nice pass behind the back. Good defense from the Venezuelans. It's stolen back though by Jefferson, and the chance for Giovannoni to finish. But the whistle had gone. Uniceub wasting a glorious chance. Great defense there. What a block that was from Luis Betelmi. The foul on Betelmi by Giovannoni. Still, Guaros have their 3-point advantage. This is Hamilton. Moved on quickly by Graham to Johnson, who goes for 3, misses. Now Giovannoni, coast to coast, and the finish. Nicely done by Giovannoni, who moves into double figures, 10 points for him. The Brazilians down by 1. Jerry Johnson weaving his way through and getting caught on the way. Foul by Lucas. Johnson will go to the line. Fails with the first attempt. Makes the second. Two-point lead now for the Venezuelans, which is wiped out immediately by Jefferson. And we're all tied up at 34 points all, but for how long? The 3 comes in and drops eventually. Luis Vitelmi with his first long ranger of the night. 4th assist for Jerry Johnson. Took his time measuring up the shot, bounced off the rim and eventually dropped through the middle. Seemed to take an age to come down. Foul called. Again, it's another foul. Giovannoni this time, the guilty man. Technical foul from Guilherme Giovannoni. Johnson making the free throw count. He made to chase that ball back into the corner. Set up a 3-point opportunity here, but misses, and the rebound was easy enough for Pedro Bismarck. Jefferson. Chance for 3. Good from Ramos. This is Graham. Inside. Nice finish from Luis Vitelmi. 4-point lead becomes a 6-point lead for Guaros de Lara. So far, so good. Uniceub call the timeout, trailing by 6.
Vai jogar, fica na lateral, vai sair assim, ó. Pilar, sai lá no Pilar, Jé. Lucas vem e bloqueia o Jé. Vai fazer um lado, Lucas fica bloqueado. Vai, Lucas, fundo, esquerda. Lado contrário. Não, um lado Tenta botar essa bola no pelo aqui. Lucas, se der, vai assim, senão a bola aqui. Ei, fiquem no jogo, não vamos perder a cabeça. Jogo é longo, vamos.
Ei, faz rápido, tá? É uma bola rápida, então faz rápido.
É rápido. Já.
Still a bit of time to go. In this first half. Pedro Bismarck going for three and nailing it. Uniceub cutting the deficit in half with that as we approach the final 30 seconds of this second quarter. Pedro with 5 points to his name now. This is Graham. Zachary Graham rejected. There's the foul. No way through there. Lucas making sure of that. Johnson with the foul. Johanna Sifontes, 21-year-old, has come on and place off Johnson. 3 points separating the two teams here. A chance to level it up, no good. Might be just about it for the first half here. Less than 2 seconds for Lara. Might be able to attempt one final shot here. Johnson gets the shot away but misses. So it is a 3-point lead at the end of the first half. An intriguing matchup this. So far so good from the Venezuelans. They'll be pretty happy, probably happier of the two, despite the fact that it is only a narrow lead and no closer to knowing who's going to come out on top in the battle of the two sides who both lost their opening game in the semi-final stage. Loser pretty much say goodbye to their chances in this competition. Guaros de Lara determined that that is not going to be them. They lead at the half-time interval by 40 points to 37. So nearly ready to go in the second half here in the semi-final phase of the Liga Sudamericana. Guaros de Lara with a narrow lead over Uniceub of Brazil. 3 points the difference, which means that the Venezuelans have the edge going into the third quarter here. Remember, both of these teams losing yesterday in game one of this semi-final phase against the two Argentine sides who go head-to-head on this court in about an hour and 15 minutes time, following the conclusion, of course, of this game. It is going to be a very entertaining affair, that one, and this one proving to be an exceptional contest at the moment. Just waiting for everything to be in order so that we can get back underway, and it will be the Brazilians who get us moving in this third quarter. Nothing really to choose between these two. Good start from the Brazilians in this third quarter, and they could find themselves back in front very, very quickly indeed. Jefferson goes for the three and nails it. What a way to level up the scores after 20 seconds in the third quarter. Jefferson moves on to 9 points. All tied up at 40 points apiece. A couple of attempts there, but both of them missed there by Graham. Here is Derek Ramos, who puts it in, and there it is, the lead for Uniceub, less than a minute after the restart. That's all it took, and Derek Ramos with his first score of the night. Here's Echenike now for Guaros de Lara. Hamilton goes for the three. Oh yes, Jordan Hamilton. 8 points for him. And the Venezuelans back in front. Get the impression the lead is going to change hands on a regular basis over the next few minutes. Here come Uniceub, and there they are, back in front again. Alex De Silva, who has 4 points in total. And a 1 point lead again for the Brazilians, but for how long? Tell me. Hamilton. Still Hamilton. Puts the shot up and misses this time. He nearly got it back again. Oh, and does get it back again. Hamilton. Slightly loose pass. Oh, almost stolen away by Jefferson. Very nearly an opportunity for him to break. Here's Johnson. And Echenike finishes. Slams it down. Guaros back in front again. The lead changing hands on a regular basis. There's the three, and it's Uniceub back in front. Jefferson again from long range, his second three-pointer of the night. 12 points for Jefferson so far. This is Hamilton. He's in to try and level it up and fails to do so. Jefferson. Derek Ramos had all the time in the world to put the three-pointer on the board. And there is the 5 point lead. Ramos nails it from long range. .3 points down at the half-time interval. different looking game now, with a 5-point lead for the defending champions, the Liga Sudamericana winners of 12 months ago. Jefferson missing the free throw. The Brazilians can start again to build on this 5-point lead now. 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes gone in this third quarter. Jefferson. Whistle goes, it's fouled by Garcia. Derek Ramos, and the 3-point attempt is good. Lucas moves on to 12. Uniceub move into an 8-point lead. 16 points since the restart for Uniceub. Just home team. From the Venezuelan team, I should say. Of course, they're playing in Argentina. There's the three, looking to get Guaros back on track. It's missed though by Batelme. Jumper for two is good. Timeout is called, and Alex da Silva has just given Uniceub a 10-point lead with a little over 4 minutes played in the third quarter. It is going to plan for Uniceub. Guaros de Lara have let it slip. Yeah, they're in a little bit of trouble.
Buscamos balón dentro. Después del pase, Luis. Tú cambias el balón al lado contrario y después pones cortina para el tirador del otro lado. César Usar. Okay, Isaac. You don't receive the ball in the opposite side, Luis. When he pass the ball, Luis send the screen to you. Okay? Gregor, tú siempre la pelota, siempre la balón. Vamos, go.
Oh yeah.
Ei, presta atenção. Presta atenção. Se ele tiver pequeno, o 22, cabeça de novo. Se ele tiver com o Batelme, a gente joga dois, só que na hora em vez do amador sair aqui pelo próprio, o Alex faz o 4. O Alex abre e a gente liga pra ele.
Vai contra-ataque, sim. Vai, vamos pra 14, vamos pra 14.
So 10 points in it. Guaros de Lara need to get going in this third quarter. They're in danger of falling rather too far behind here. Jerry Johnson. Sia did well to hold on to that pass. Shinike. Nowhere to go now. And the pass is a poor one. And it's stolen by Ramos. Jefferson is following up as well. How about that from Ramos? Just so much complacency there. Guaros de Lara. I think Jerry Johnson had assumed that was going to run out of bounds. Didn't spot the pacey Ramos chasing him down. Derek Ramos, 5 points. Add another one to that tally here if he puts this in, which he does. The lead just gets a little bit bigger again. Johnson, who's got to take some of the blame for that, although it was a poor pass from Echenike in the first place. But Echenike makes amends. Slams it down from close range. It's back to being a single-digit lead for the Brazilians. By 9 here, 56-47. Three-pointer attempted, missed. Stolen back, and then given away. Now it's Lucas. Derek Ramos. Lucas missing his attempt at the follow-up. Well, it wasn't quite good enough from Campos Jefferson in the end. Now it's Graham. He draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That was Echenike slamming it down from close range. That was the foul on Graham. Zachary Graham, who get the chance now to add to his personal tally. First one's good from Graham. 11 points now. For the man from Florida, the 27-year-old, nails both of his free throws, and it's down to a 7-point game. 49-56 in favour of Uniceub. This is Derek Ramos looking for Jefferson. Jefferson comes away with the ball after fighting hard to keep hold of it against Colmenares. Still to come. All 6 games from this group stage will be played over 3 days. 2 played yesterday, of course, 2 more today, and the final 2 to be played tomorrow night. Colmenares penalised for that unsportsmanlike foul, and Uniceub taking advantage of that to open up that 9-point lead again. And Ramos gets it back off Pilar, and Ramos goes for the 3 and nails it. Derek Ramos onto 9 points. 12-point gap between the 2 teams now. And is this starting to get away from Guaros de Lara? Decent run this from the Brazilian side, the defending champions. Graham, nicely done, had to make that count. Managed to do so. Zachary Graham has 14 points to his name now. And his side are down by 10. He needs to do more, as do the rest of his teammates. Colmenares will come away here. What will he do? Finds Garcia, who goes for 3. It's good. Well, there we go. Much more like it from the Venezuelans. 7 points as Ramos looks to make it 10 again, and does. Superb from Derek Ramos, who moves into double figures. 12 points for him. A 10-point lead has been restored. 6 3-pointers in this quarter from Uniceub. It's made a big difference. 6 out of 8 attempts have been successful. Graham. Garcia Back to Graham, moving it quickly here. Graham. Uniceub have stolen it. Jefferson, the pass. Oh, it's going to be slammed in by Fabrizio. Super move that. What a play from Uniceub. They open up a 12-point lead again. And Guaros de Lara in all kinds of trouble. Great fast break here. Jefferson speeding away, and then this exchange outstanding. Emphatically slammed in by Fabrizio. A two-handed jam. And a 12-point lead for the boys from Brazil. Guaros de Lara need to get back on course quickly. 12 points is not an impossible deficit to overcome with over 12 minutes of play remaining. If it gets much bigger, the task will be a difficult one. Ideally, they want to be within 10 by the end of this third quarter, at least. It's Jerry Johnson. A chance for three. Missed, but they still have it. Johnson again. And that comes to nothing. More disappointment here for Guaros de Lara. 3 points up, remember, at the end of the first half. 29 points have been added by Uniceub in this third quarter so far. And their accuracy from the field has been a lot better, 52% compared to 38%. Pass out wide is a good one. Oh, great defense. Rejection from Fabrizio, and he's up at the other end to provide the assist maybe. It's come out to Jefferson, who nails the three. Uniceub back to something resembling their best now after the disappointment of yesterday. 14 points between them, and the one-handed slam from Jefferson, who's on to 19 points. And it's a 16-point lead for the Brazilians. Look at this from Jefferson. He was flying. How about that from Fabrizio? Not in my house. Jefferson on fire, three-pointer. Then the one-handed dunk as well. This free throw could take him to 20 points on the night. Which is exactly what he does. Garcia respond. Can't really afford to miss. 50 seconds to go. Johnson need a few points here just to give themselves a bit of a lift. Linares unable to make that count. 16-point deficit. Looks a tricky one to overcome. He will get the chance here to at least knock a couple off that. Colmenares, 2 from 2, 14 points between the sides now, 57 on the board for Guaros de Lara. They've got 17 points in this third quarter. Uniceub, though, have been racking up the points at the other end. 71 scored. They were on 37, remember, at the end of the first half. 34, here's that dunk again from Jefferson. What a sight that is. He took off. Six points so far for Paulino Fabricio. Makes it 7. It's back to being a 16-point game here. A long, long way back for Guaros de Lara. Defeat tonight means the end of their challenge effectively in this tournament. They can't finish top of the group if they lose again here. As the three comes in and misses, there are less than 10 seconds to go. This is Derek Ramos. Can he add a little gloss to this third quarter? It's a 3 from Pedro Bismarck. It makes it 19 points between the two teams with 10 minutes to play. Uniceub surely are going to take the win now. How about this from Pedro Bismarck on the buzzer? That's what they wanted. What a big shot. What a big lead. What a turnaround from Uniceub. 3 points down at the end of the first half. They lead by 19 points. They scored 39 in that third quarter. Outstanding from the Brazilians.
Try to play double team, okay, in the half court, and then match up. Okay, I will talk on defense. We will follow the cat, Luis. Necesitamos cortar y seguirlo hablando. Windy, Néstor abajo. Seguimos con poste alto también. Okay, vamos a forzar los primeros ataques. Hacerlo dudar y después venimos a manchar. Damos paciencia y tiempo. Okay, juego.
Vai receber essa bola. Mérito aqui. Bom bloqueio. Vira. Ei, feche bem. Feche bem. Feche bem. Para ele passar agora. Sem pau. Mais embaixo. Mais embaixo. Outra coisa. Não deu. Não deu. A gente joga em chifre. Do lado do Fabrício, onde esse cara e o João abre. Lembra? Fechadinho. Ei, tá lá atrás. Pegou essa bola, vamos tentar correr. Sem loucura. Sem loucura. Vai. Melhorou o rebote. Continua.
Pretty much ready to go then in the final quarter here. Guaros de Lara's challenge in the Liga Sudamericana looks to be coming to an end unless they can produce one of the most remarkable fourth quarter performances you're likely to see in this season's competition. It was a stunning third quarter from Uniceub, 39 points compared to the 17 of Guaros de Lara. So Guaros de Lara can do that to Uniceub in the final quarter here, and they will come out on top, but just highlights just how difficult the task is that they've got in front of them. It is more or less what they have to do. Win this quarter by 20 points. They need to start making some big scores. Long range attempts have got to go in. Cannot afford to miss those simple two-pointers. Pass for three. This is the attempt. The rebound is good from Fabrizio, who puts it in to move on to 9 points. And the lead is now 21. 17-3 run in a little over 4 minutes. Ruthless from the Brazilians. Johnson goes for three. He misses. Chance for another three from Ramos. Count that one as well. 15 points for Derek Ramos. Things going from bad to worse for Guaros de Lara. Johnson gets it back again. This is Hamilton and Johnson for three. No good. Jefferson. Fabrizio lost it that time. Colmenares picking it up, driving forward. Zachary Graham drawing the foul. Bruno Savignani doesn't look particularly happy, but he should be. Side of flying, still 21 points clear. Graham now has 17 points. Arguably the standout man for the Venezuelan team. It's the impressive passing and moving as Felipe gets his first points of the night. Uniceub move on to 83. It's a heavy defeat for Guaros de Lara last night. They were well beaten by Olympico, 102-63. Probably won't be quite such a heavy defeat this time around. It is in danger of becoming quite a heavy one. They are missing their long-range attempts now. They lost by 41 last night. They currently trail by 23, so not, perhaps anyway, not quite so bad this time for Ivan Denis, but he knows his side are up against it. They were doing so well as well. Third quarter, though, an absolute disaster from their point of view. Johnson, Graham, Hamilton, out to Johnson, comes inside and puts it in. Johnson into double figures, 11 points, beg your pardon. 21-point lead again for the Brazilians, keeping their opponents at a comfortable distance. How about this from Jefferson all the way in for the easy layup. Outstanding from Jefferson. 21 points for him now. outstanding from Campos Jefferson. 21 points. Standout performer of the night so far. Here's Johnson. This is his three-point attempt once more. Ramos. Pass inside to Lucas. Draws the foul. Chinike penalised. Gets the three-point play. This is the free throw though. So just the 2 points added to the scoreline. 25 the lead. Chinike gets his shot away. Couldn't get it to go down. And Chinike makes both of his free throws to move into double figures. 10 points for Gregory Chinike. Here's Derek Ramos for Uniceub. Jefferson, three more. 24 points for Uniceub's main man tonight. His third three-pointer. Great performance from him. He's made a big, big difference. It's a 26-point lead. So Chinike draws the foul again. He'll get another chance to shoot from the line. And this is Jefferson making it look easy. Nothing but net. Points and a couple of rebounds for Chinike. Missed that first free throw, misses the second as well. Still, it is a 26-point gap as we enter the final 5 minutes here. Lucas. Jefferson. Probably fancies the chances of nailing this from a long, long way out. Not quite. Slightly misjudged there by Campos Jefferson, but a sign of the confidence there. And the easy two from Hamilton. He's the latest player to move into a double figures. 10 points for Jordan Hamilton. There is Jefferson. Now Lucas will eye up the three and gets it. Bit of shooting practice here for Uniceub. 4 assists for Jefferson on top of his impressive 24-point tally. Graham's pass, too much for him. Chinike couldn't hold on to it. Derek Ramos. Travelling called against Alex da Silva. Here's Hamilton. There's the foul. Hamilton makes the first of his free throws here. 11 points, 6 rebounds. Look at the few individual stats of some of the Guaros players, and it doesn't look bad at all, but they are still trailing by 25. That third quarter really has done an awful lot of damage. 39 points is quite incredible. Uniceub missing the chance to extend that lead to 27. As Hamilton puts up the three and misses, and the break is on here for Jefferson. Quick throw out to Uniceub, who has done well to keep it alive. And feeds it out to the number 15. There's Philippe, of course. Fouled by Patelmi. Bismarck into Jefferson, and Jefferson finds Lucas, who slams it down. 19 points for Mariano Lucas. Uniceub move on to 95 with a little over 2.5 minutes to go. 100-point mark is getting closer and closer. Echenike misses the two, and the break is on. Jefferson waits for the options, goes for the three. The rebound is won by Uniceub. Jefferson might well take it on again. Few seconds remaining, chance for the three again. No good this time. 2 minutes left. 27 points. A huge lead as Hamilton goes in and finishes nicely. How about this from Lucas? A couple of steps and bang! Smacks it down. Going off. Great performance from him. 24 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Great night for Campos Jefferson. Star man. This is Pedro Bismarck. And the long three attempted, it's missed and gathered by Hamilton. Hamilton goes in alone and puts it in for 2 more. The lead now 22. 73 to 95 in favour of the Brazilians here in La Banda. Game 1 of the night still to come. Olympico against Bahia, the all-Argentine clash. The two sides who won yesterday going head to head. They could take a big step into the 20s. He does. One last attempt maybe. And it goes in. The three will count. It brings up the 100 mark for the Brazilians, who secure the win. Stylish way to finish a stylish performance. Lorenzo Paulo nailing the big three right at the end. And it's victory for Uniceub against Guaros de Lara. A big win for the Brazilians. The defending champions are still in with a chance of securing top spot in this group. They will have to beat Olympico tomorrow and hope that results elsewhere in the other games go their way, including tonight. They really need Olympico to get the victory to make sure that Bahia do lose at least once. For Guaros de Lara, well, tomorrow is little more than a consolation, if truth be told. They will take on Bahia in that last game. This is the final score. 23 points the difference, 77 to 100. Uniceub with a late three-pointer to bring up the 3 digits. And really all the damage, or at least the vast majority of the damage, was done in that third quarter. They scored 39 points in the third quarter to go from 3 points down to having a huge lead. Outstanding performance in the second half in particular from Uniceub, showing why they are champions. And they will still fancy their chances, at the moment at least, of making it through to the final. Coming up next, we have Bahia against Olympico. It is going to be bouncing here in La Banda. Join us in around about 30 minutes' time.